There are thousands of beautiful farms across the country that produce nutrient-rich foods for Americans every day. But this type of farm is a little different. It's a dairy farm. People across the country rely on the dairy industry and these beautiful animals to feed and nourish us every day. Milk, cheese, yogurt, and other dairy products have one thing in common. They all come from cows. Dairy has been an extremely important part of our diets for many years. In fact, dairy is so important, the Pilgrims brought cows with them on their voyage from Europe to America. The importance of dairy in a person's diet has been growing in popularity in recent years as well. By 2007, the average American was consuming 25 gallons of milk and 32 pounds of cheese per year. As the consumption of dairy increases, so does the need for cows and the dairy industry to produce more milk. American dairy farms produce roughly 21 billion gallons of milk annually, and Arizona alone produces over 508 million gallons. Aside from producing wholesome dairy products, the Arizona dairy industry contributes $5 billion to the local economy by purchasing machinery, fuel, feed, and much more from local companies. But how does the milk and dairy products get from the farm to your table? Well, the journey begins on the dairy farm. In Arizona, there are over 100 dairy farms, and 98% of them are family-owned and operated. Arizona dairy farms average herds between 1,500 and 2,000 cows. This is huge when compared to the U.S. average of 100 to 150 cows per herd. The average cow weighs about 1,400 pounds, stands about 4.5 to 5 feet tall, and has a body temperature of 101.5 degrees. Of the nearly 9 million cows in America, 90% are Holsteins. Like snowflakes, no two Holstein cows have the same spots. The other major breeds of cows are Jerseys, Brown Swiss, Guernseys, and Ayrshires. The average cow eats about 90 pounds of food and can drink 25 to 50 gallons of water a day. A mixed diet of hay, grass, and corn allows the cow to produce quality milk while ensuring a healthy weight. Cows are able to produce the most milk when they're able to combine healthy eating with plenty of rest. Many farms employ the services of a nutritionist to ensure their cows are eating the proper amounts of food so they can be happy, healthy, and produce the highest quality milk. Another important factor for cow comfort and milk production is cooling. Cows are unable to sweat, so they must be kept cool by fans, misters, and shade. After the cows have been fed and gotten plenty of rest, it's time for them to get milked.
My name is Craig Caballero, Caballero Dairy Farms. A typical cow eats about 55 pounds of dry matter, which would be about 110 pounds of food per day. In that time period, that same cow is also producing anywhere from between 60 and 150 pounds of milk per day. We have to milk every cow every 8 hours. Cows are creatures of habit, very repetitious, and we want to create that exact same environment every day. The cows go through a series of cleanings before they come in. As soon as they get on the deck, they are pre-dipped with iodine to kill bacteria. 20 seconds later, after the iodine has had the ability to kill all bacteria, they're wiped and cleaned, in which then the machines are put on. The cow's milked out before she gets off of the deck. She's then dipped again in iodine to kill any potential other bacteria. This series is done on every single cow that is milked on our dairy 24 hours a day. Once the milk is extracted from the cow, it goes through a series of vats and coolers, which cool the milk from about 100 degrees Fahrenheit down to 36 degrees Fahrenheit. We're able to milk about 520 cows an hour. From the minute the machine is attached until it's detached, takes about 7 minutes.
Once the raw milk is transferred from the silos or bulk tanks on the farms to the tanker trucks, the trucks transport the milk to a dairy processing plant. The tanker trucks have special stainless steel bodies that are heavily insulated to keep the milk at 39 degrees Fahrenheit during transportation. In fact, they are so well insulated that the milk temperature will only go up 1 degree in a 24-hour period. There are 9 major dairy processing plants in Arizona. They process nearly 1.3 million gallons of milk every day, which adds up to the 508 million gallons processed every year. Here at the dairy plant, the employees take responsibility to care for the milk to keep it cool, clean, and safe.
My name is Sharon Rathbun. I work for Kroger Tolleson Dairy, and I'm the Quality Assurance Manager at the plant. Dairy products are safe because it's a very highly regulated product here in the United States. The FDA and the state have a big part in inspections. We get anywhere between 25 to 32 tankers of milk Monday through Saturday. And each raw milk tanker holds about 50,000 pounds of milk, which is roughly about 6,000 gallons of milk. The process is that the receiver for the raw milk has to get a sample of the milk, and they have to put it on ice, and they have to carry that into the lab. And once the lab receives it, we have to verify temperature, and then we test it for antibiotics, bacteria counts, and if there's any added water in the milk. Probably takes about 10-11 minutes before we can find out if the tanker is acceptable or not. Pasteurizing is our critical control point at the plant to make sure that the milk is safe. And what pasteurization does is it kills off the harmful bacteria that might be in the milk before it's bottled.
Once the milk and dairy products have been completely processed, it's then bottled and packaged to be sent to local grocery stores, where dairy lovers can purchase their favorite dairy products. The entire process, from milking the cows and collecting the milk to arrival at the store, only takes 2 short days. Once the milk arrives at the grocery store, it is refrigerated at 40 degrees to keep it fresh. With so many varieties of dairy, it's easy to get your daily nutritional needs. Dairy products are nutrient-rich in vitamin D, potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, vitamin A, protein, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B12, and most importantly, calcium. Calcium, which is essential in building strong bones, is plentiful in dairy. Calcium is especially important for children and teens. From the ages of 9 to 18, nearly half of the adult skeleton is formed. It is recommended that children and teens get 1,300 milligrams of calcium every day to support their quickly growing bodies and to prevent tooth decay and osteoporosis as they grow older. For adults, calcium may protect against high blood pressure, colon cancer, and kidney stones. While milk is one obvious choice for dairy, other calcium-rich dairy products include low-fat or fat-free yogurt and cheese. There is such a huge variety of cheese available, from cheddar to specialty cheeses, there's something for everyone. So the next time you're at the grocery store trying to pick out the perfect dairy foods, or at your home enjoying them in your favorite recipes, you can feel good knowing exactly how your dairy foods got from the farm to your table.